Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, I am very serious. We have a situation here right now. 38 minutes ago, this is word on the street. Word on the street, a very reliable source. There has been another fire that has broke out in a U.S. nuclear plant. It has happened again. The blaze is ignited the turbine building. It took a long time to put it out, according to the government officials. U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission said last night that Watts Bar, Tennessee, emergency class, a usually unusual event. An emergency was declared. An unusual event has been declared due to a fire greater than 15 minutes in process. Watts Bar Unit 2 declared an unusual event at 3:42 based Eastern Standard Time yesterday, based on a fire that lasted longer than 15 minutes to extinguish in the turbine building. The question is why, and does it affect us with nuclear radiation leak? Now, according to the report, an electrical fire overnight at the TVA's Watts Bar nuclear plant in southeast Tennessee triggered an alert. It took about 29 minutes from the time the fire was discovered until it was completely extinguished by the Watts Bar Fire Brigade. The pump was in a part of the plant that is hard to access, and that's why it took so long to put it out. Because the fire burned longer than 15 minutes, a notice of unusual event had to be declared. Well, I think so. We're talking about nuclear plants, and this is happening everywhere. We're having leaks, breaks, cracks, fires, explosion in South Carolina nuclear plant just 3 days ago. We have the Indian Point nuclear plant in New York leaking radiation. It's in the water now. We've got now this is Tennessee with a fire in the turbine engine room. This continues to go on everywhere. And if it weren't for the fact that it's required by law that if a fire burns longer than 15 minutes, they have to report it, we would never even know just exactly what all's going on. We have a crumbling infrastructure in America. It's not just the nuclear plants that are crumbling and the spent fuel rods. I mean, aren't you concerned about what can happen if there's major earthquakes and shakings and different things that could happen, or on the East Coast, major hurricanes or tsunamis? But the West Coast as well, you have to be concerned about them everywhere. And what's happening is we're not getting the whole story. We got the Flint, Michigan water contaminated with corrosion of lead poisoning, an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease in the midst of all that because of the polluted water and contaminated water. We have a methane gas leak, just unbelievable, unprecedented, apocalyptic in California. Our infrastructure is collapsing in America. Our bridges, our roads are horrible. If you're in different parts of the world, if you ever travel to different parts of Europe or the world, you'll see our roads are the worst. Our roads are worse. This thing is getting ugly, folks. We're falling apart. We're having explosions. Buildings just explode. Manhattan, Indiana, Seattle 2 nights ago. Just explosions. Gas explosion because the pipes are corroding and the buildup of natural gas. And we're going to talk about all these things. And my live broadcast starts at 12 noon Eastern. I'll see you there. Go to my website right now, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Are you serious?